What is going on YouTube? Hit back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we have to talk about whether or not we're hitting a bottom. Most major cryptocurrencies took a very large stumble over the past couple of days. We saw XRP swing from prices of 40 cents all the way down to 31 cents, which is a correction of about 30%, which is insane. We had Ethereum dump from $1,760 all the way down to $1,100 that we're currently trading at right now, which is a dump of about 44% on Ethereum. We have Bitcoin, which also took a dump from the price of $28,000 down to $20,000, and that is a correction of, we could start it from the top here, about 36, but if we go from the bottom where we've retested before, it's about a 30% correction. The markets are really not looking good, but usually after these major panicked sell-offs and major corrections to the downside, we typically find some sort of bottom. Whether this is short-term or long-term, we don't know just yet, but most likely we'll find some sort of bottom because we sold off too quickly, consolidate, and then have to reevaluate our positions as to whether or not we're going to be correcting lower or if we're going to see a reversal to the upside here. And it's not just cryptocurrencies that took a major stumble. We're also seeing the S&P 500 also taking a major stumble too. The stock market, currently we're down, I believe, 22% from all-time highs. You guys can see when I take the price range here from the top, we're currently down 23%. We're currently trading at 21. As I've said in my previous channel, my new finance channel that I have here, finding breaks below 30%, even though we're in a bear market at 20%, which happens once on average every 7 years. We just had one 2 years ago. The likelihood that we see a crash of 30% or more is very slim. But the fact is we're hitting major supports. Reason is, you can see not only do we have bottom support here at 37.60 for the S&P, we're hitting the oversold on the daily, and more importantly, we're hitting the oversold on the weekly, which shows signs of, hey, this is the bottom. It's scary, guys. It really is scary, and there is a big possibility we can pull down 30%, being, undervalued in a market that's probably back to normal levels right now, which is scary and unfortunate because a lot of people are losing money. However, we have to consider the fact that there's still chances of us correcting. This major dump, however, is a good sign that maybe we hit a support and we'll probably consolidate back up. But right now, everybody's in a panic and everybody's in a frenzy. A lot of people think we're still going lower, and a lot of people think that this might be the bottom and we're heading back up. So I'm going to try to unravel that. I'm trying to give you guys all my thoughts in today's video, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, today's video is brought to us by PHUNTOKEN, which is really cool. Not only is PHUNTOKEN a crypto, but the company that created them, called Phunware, is actually traded on the NASDAQ. So it's a real publicly traded company, which is awesome. But PHUNTOKEN, as you guys can see, will reward you for your engagement with brands on your terms. And you can download the Fun Wallet today. Basically, what PHUNTOKEN does is it connects brands with customers here. And you can see you can earn by engaging with brands and exploring new deals and experiences. So this is the medium that they pay you in, that you can then, convert into whatever, or you can, trade it for certain goods or discounts or deals, which is also really cool. So by, interacting with brands, whether it's, by location or whether it's by filling out surveys online, they'll reward you in PHUNTOKEN that you can then use. So guys, more information about PHUNTOKEN will be at the end of today's video, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, diving into the technical analysis, you can see most everything is still down quite a lot of money. And it's unfortunate, but it's expected as we are starting to slide lower. Currently, finally, they have it back up here. We're trading at 911 billion. It's insane to see this back in the billions again, considering we were in the trillions for over a year. So currently everything is down. You can see in regards to the 7-day, things are really getting hammered. ApeCoin is down 44%. As expected, they hyped this thing up to the moon here, and here we are sliding all the way back down, losing most of its value. I'd love to see what this actually looks like on the chart here for the people that invest. Yeah, this was a total pump and dump as expected here. Prices shot all the way up to $26 a coin, and now it's trading at $3. You would have been burned if you did not sell. And this is usually the typical response to most of these cryptocurrencies here. It's a complete pump and dump, as most cryptos are, besides like the top 10 or 8 within cryptocurrency here, the top 10 cryptos here. But everything is sliding down about 30% in the past week, and all the major cryptocurrencies aren't really doing too bad right now. Yeah, you can actually see a lot of things are just consolidating. They're down about 3 to 4% on average here, which isn't terrible. But when you look at these cryptocurrencies, they do seem to show signs of maybe some relief bottoms here. Unfortunately, though, there's a lot of things that show signs that we're going to be heading lower. Obviously, we don't know when this bottom is in. You can see if we go back, and I just want to pull up like Bitcoin here for reference here. When we go to like the monthly charts, you can get a better view of how, we've been trading for quite some time now. So from the top, you can see the lowest point it took XRP or Bitcoin to move to took about 427 days. And, you can see from the top that we're at now, we're about halfway there. And there's a lot more consolidation and movement for us to hit that. However, if you take it from the most recent top, we have consolidated out about 427 days too. So it does show signs that we could be very close to the bottom, and I do believe we're very close. Not only are we hitting the lowest point on the Bollinger Bands here, but you can see if I jump to the weekly on Bitcoin here, we are pretty darn low. We are very low. We're oversold on the weekly relative strength indicator that you can see here. The last time we were oversold like this on Bitcoin, you can see was back in, honestly, this is the first time we've actually been this low on the relative strength indicator, but last times we were low marked the lowest points in Bitcoin, and then we recovered. You can see back in 2018, you can see back here in 2020, and here's another great prime opportunity. The price of Bitcoin is at $20,000. Here's where my head's at. Everybody is panic selling. You can look at the Bitcoin fear and greed index. You can see we are in clearly extreme fear. Lots of people now are very worried. Last week we were at 17. Currently today we're at 7. These are great buying opportunities. $20,000. I know that sounds crazy. Because the last time we were, at a high was $20,000, but here we are back down. Yes, it's still possible we could pull down to $10,000. Yes, it's still possible we could pull down to $8,000, but the likelihood that we break through $20,000 again is very high. This isn't a number that we haven't seen in a long time. The market low is pretty much $1 trillion if you think about it. So when we get back to normal fluctuations, because considering right now we are very undervalued, when we get back to normal fluctuations, we could easily see the price of Bitcoin move up to 30K, 40K, and fluctuate until the next halving comes in 2024 or late 2023 here. But the same thing applies with all these cryptos. Short term, we look okay. We are very close to the bottoms here. I mean, we could jump to the weekly. You can see on the weekly charts here, we're really not doing too bad. We're very, very, very low from where we have been. The lowest points we've been is closer to 13 cents. We're currently trading at 31, but this is a typical range that we've seen XRP trend at. So it's very possible we could dip a little bit lower. But like I said, for Bitcoin, it's very possible XRP can reverse out of this just as quick. Once again, the weekly charts are showing signs of extreme oversold. And you can see the last time we were really here marked good buying opportunities. It was at 12 cents. And since then, we've skyrocketed up. Even at the price now, you would have been up over 100%, which is still incredible. You would have doubled your money. So obviously everybody's in extreme fear. Obviously everybody is getting hurt and wrecked by these positions. It's definitely hard to buy into these positions because what happens when you invest all your dollar cost averaging money? Well, that's kind of the scenario that I'm in too. A lot of people are, we've invested everything. We could have invested everything up here and now we're falling lower. So you got to do what you got to do. If you've already put your money in, then you can wait off right now. But in the future, as time moves on, these are good buying opportunities. And when I do come into getting more money after I pay all my bills, I would be investing back into not only these cryptos, but into the S&P 500. But in regards to Ethereum and XRP and Bitcoin, I do believe we are going to see some consolidation. I do believe we need to cool off for the next couple of days, at least to get back inside and trend sideways here. I think it's going to take some time, but I mean, it's a tough market. I do believe we're coming close to a short-term bottom, a relief bottom. And who knows if we're going to head lower after that. It's definitely worrisome. But you can see also with the S&P, we'll see if we start to climb back up. But typically, we do bounce off the daily supports here, and there's a chance we could start to recover. Obviously, we're not going to see any sort of recovery in the market until we see maybe 2 or 3 months of inflation starting to correct back down. So if next month we're at 8.5 or 8.4, and then the following we're at 8.3, and then we're at 7.9, those would be great indicators, and the markets would probably start to recover after that. But That's pretty much it for today's video. I do want to talk more about PHUNTOKEN with you, though. I want to give a huge shout out to PHUNTOKEN for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, the mobile-focused enterprise cloud platform Phunware Incorporated have recently launched their new project called PHUNTOKEN. Now, PHTK is a utility token now available on Uniswap as well as LATOKEN that rewards users for their engagement and data. Now, their token listing is an IEO on the LATOKEN exchange, and it is extremely important. Now, LATOKEN is the #1 IEO platform and has a community base of 2.5 million people, allowing PHUNTOKEN to get the attention it deserves. Now, LATOKEN has clients in more than 210 countries, and they have been successfully operating since 2017 with 0 cases of security breaches, with one of the highest number of trading pairs. And what's crazier is PHUNTOKEN has even partnered with Moneta Advisory Partners to launch a multi-channel thought leadership program to expand awareness of the company and its role as a pioneer in data-driven consumer engagement solutions. Now, Moneta has 12 years of gaming experience and deals with developing highly complex utility solutions that are otherwise difficult to use by unlimited users, which means their alliance will offer great things. Now, Phunware says the blockchain-based reward system allows users to retain full control over their data, while consumers choose what to share and with whom. Brands can now deploy a white-labeled loyalty and rewards ecosystem that leverages blockchain in order to engage with consumers and reward them for profitable behavior. And consumers are able to opt in and engage with brands while maintaining full control over their digital identity and data. Consumers will also be able to receive PHUNTOKEN in return for profitable behavior, such as completing surveys, watching videos, or even checking into specific locations to participate in marketing campaigns. Now, brands can customize user interfaces to rebrand PHUNTOKEN within their existing mobile application, basically to avoid changing consumer behavior and even to maintain brand awareness. Brands will also receive direct, real-time access to deterministic and intent-based data for their target consumers, and they can even reward the right consumers for their engagement. Now, branded marketplaces will give consumers the ability to spend PHUNTOKEN on valuable goods, services, and even experiences. And consumers will be encouraged to hold PHUNTOKEN as brands unlock more valuable tiers of rewards for consumers with an auditable record of engaging in profitable behavior. PHUNTOKEN is also a way in which brands pay for access to all the features and functionality of Phunware's offering. So guys, Phunware hopes to make PHUNTOKEN like the picks and shovels that enable companies to mine the gold that is user data. Now, to get involved in their project, make sure to check out their IEO on LATOKEN and make sure to check out their website and socials I've listed down in the description. Also guys, PHUNTOKEN will be managed by PhunWallet, which is currently available on Apple iOS and Google Android. Otherwise, shout out to PHUNTOKEN for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.